So you grew up in the hometown of Brooklyn,
Hey,
Bushwick.
hey,
Hey,
hey, talk
I
about it.
I'm on the dark side. I'm on the dark side of Bushwick. You more on the light side.
Yeah,
I'm on the
you're
L
from.
train on Wilson. You're
Mm-hmm.
from what train?
That's
M
the M
train.
train.
M train.
Mm-hmm. That's Myrtle and Whitecoff.
Myrtle and Wyckoff, and then
Myrtle
Jimmy
and Neckville.
Jazz, Jimmy Jazz, and
Mm-hmm.
all. Oh man, I miss that place. I live in
I know.
California now, and you had moved.
Yeah,
You moved on. You
Pennsylvania.
said, "The hell with this place. I'm getting out of here."
Yeah,
And you moved to Pennsylvania,
Pennsylvania. Yep.
and I actually lived with you for a couple months.
Yeah, you
That,
did. Yep.
yep, that
Yep.
that went that went sour real quick because women are
Hey,
women are crazy.
it had its moments.
Had
We
its ups
definitely
and
had our
downs, but it had
moments.
more ups than downs. We made a lot of music.
Yeah, we had fun though. We definitely
Oh,
had fun.
we definitely have tons of fun. Rekindled, you know,
Mm-hmm.
went to a radio station, freestyled at the
Mm-hmm.
radio. We just walked in a radio station. It's like,
Yep.
yo, yeah, the radio station. It's like, yeah, we
Yep.
do something like that. Just come on in and chill. And then we signed the guitar, Our
Yeah,
Town
that was
Radio,
crazy.
shout out.
Our Time Radio. Yep.
Yep. We did
Yeah, I
a
was trying to
little
remember what was the name of that radio station.
they had went live. I was spitting some writtens. I bombed heavy. You
You did,
did your
you did.
thing.
We went in. We went in. We did what we had to do.
You
That was
definitely
a
did
good
your
night.
thing. So
Yeah,
being from Brooklyn, the both of us come from poverty.
yeah.
How, in your experience, how was poverty for you?
In my experience, I mean, it's not. How can I put it? Like, I do think about it often because I am someone who sort of tends to go back to those old things to also bring me towards the. I tend to go to the past to bring me to the present, if that makes any sense.
Survival mode, I would say.
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, it was crazy, man. I didn't talk about it much in my last interview that I did.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
What's
But
what's his name? The last interview
um,
you did.
B, boy
B.
B,
Shout out to B,
Cameron.
man. Shout out to
Shout
Cam.
out to B.
Go
He's
check
also
that
he's
out if you
also
guys ever get the chance.
yeah, he's also good. He's also a real good friend of mine. Like, I got I got I had friends for years that seen different parts. It's so weird. Everybody has a different part of me. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? Like my experience with you, like we grew up together basically since like
Got
childhood.
got our ass whooped together.
You know what I mean?
Hit
And
up
then like
Highland
other
Park.
people, Highland Park. Yeah, man. So like poverty, man. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, we got to think we grew up. Well, me personally, I grew up in Bushwick, and you know, it was just straight up rugged. You know what I mean? Like the block is filled, people live in an infested neighborhood, mice, rats everywhere, roaches, you know what I'm saying? Um it was just bad. It was just bad, you know what I mean? No heat, some winters, you know what I mean? Rats breaking into the corners of the house, like in the corners of, I remember watching rats like in the kitchen. Like me and my mom was in the living room and we was watching like two rats like just chase each other around in the kitchen. And I mean rats. I don't mean mice. When I say rats, I
Yeah,
mean rats.
same.
You know what I
They, they,
mean?
they, they was fighting for food. You could hear
They
them
were like,
scratching through the wall type stuff.
yeah, yeah, they were like playing tag. We were like, oh, you know what I mean? But it was, I remember one time we were making like heroes in the morning. You know what I mean? Like sandwich heroes.
Shout out to the corner store.
And in the morning, my grandmother was there, my family, everybody was there. Early in the morning, we had a ceiling fan. Well, there was no ceiling fan, but there was the hole in the ceiling fan where you put the ceiling fan up.
Yep.
And I remember like we had like the mayonnaise or whatever, the mouse like just fell inside the mayonnaise. You know what I mean?
Sheesh.
Like that
Sheesh.
was crazy. So yeah, it was like that, man. There were times we were poor, there was times we had it, there was times we didn't. And yeah, it was rough. You was there personally. Like everybody was
Oh yeah.
asking me about this this interview, and I was like, I said, look, man, my boy, he been there firsthand. Like he was behind the doors. You know what I mean? Like he was
Yeah.
in the house.
Yeah.